Hey, Tyler, how you doing?
Good.
Shaka just mentioned after getting banged up in the last game, you've been working around the clock on your knee and getting treatment from Yoder and all that. How much did that affect your game? How were you able to kind of suppress the pain and grit out the win, especially in that final minute when you got that steal?
Yeah, I mean, after that game the other night, I couldn't really straighten my leg. I couldn't really even walk. But, you know, obviously Brandon Yoder, our athletic trainer, we were working around the clock trying to really stimulate that leg and get it to where it needed to be. I mean, I was close to not playing today, but, you know, taking all those steps, being on the clock 24/7 these past 3 days, you know, he gave me okay, and you know, it was just a great team win.
Tyler, down that stretch when you had that steal that ended up to the layup, what was going through your head when you saw that play develop, and how happy are you that you're able to be this leader on a team that you're new still to?
Yeah, Coach, I mean, we were down one, so obviously we're going to have to get a quick trap, maybe foul. He was calling Justin up to come trap because this guy was kind of the furthest guy away. But I saw that, you know, the guy's head was turned. So, you know, I just ran up, tried to make a play, and that was that. But, I mean, that wasn't the play that won us the game. I mean, we were down 11 maybe with 8 minutes left to go. And, I mean, we just fought. I'm so proud of these guys. I mean, we come together, even though it's early in the year, we've come together. We've been so close with each other, and that's really all that matters in a game like this, just, you know, caring about the guy next to you.
Tyler, last game you weren't shooting the ball as well as you probably wanted to, and then this game you were able to get the and one that ended up sealing the game for you guys. So what's the feeling that you were able to bounce back from maybe a tougher game against New Hampshire and to get this win against Illinois?
Yeah, these past two games, I started 0 for 8 from three-point line. Obviously, I work on my game a ton. That's not the result that you want, but you know, people go through those rough patches, those rough games. So I mean, I just trust the work that I put in, and you know, my teammates found me in the right spots, and we knocked down some shots tonight.
Just how soon before the game did you know you were going to be able to play, and also if you could kind of detail what happened the other night that caused your leg?
Yeah, so in the first half, I was driving down the lane, and two guys kind of came in. One guy took the charge, the other guy was next to me, and it went. His knee went into, so not right knee to knee, but the muscle above. It's called the VMO. It's a small muscle, so it was just a contusion. And if it was in the hamstring, it would have been better just because it's a bigger muscle, but since it kind of hit the whole muscle. So, I mean, that's what we were working on, just trying to get that back strong. And, you know, the swelling's obviously still there. I had a knee pad on today. That was more so just to see to make sure that it wouldn't get hit again. But, you know, I was feeling confident that I was going to play right from, you know, the day after the game. I mean, I'm a tough guy. I'm not just going to sit out and leave my guys out to dry. But, you know, he gave me the okay this morning after we went through another session of treatment, and then he checked it out and gave me the okay.
Tyler, this is your first year in the program. Was playing in big games like this against, you know, a top 10 team one of the reasons you wanted to come here, especially in front of all the fans, including your guy Pat Connaughton who's in the house?
Yeah, I saw him before and after the game. Great that he could come and support. But, I mean, the atmosphere here was ridiculous. Probably a sold-out crowd. I'm not sure how many exactly. My parents were here for this game too, so that's a pretty special moment. I mean, just a kid from Rhode Island, just, you know, playing in front of a big crowd in the Big East, doesn't get much better than that.
Tyler, you mentioned you went 0 for 8 in the stretch, but then late in this game you hit 2 threes in a couple minutes. Did that get your confidence up at all?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you make shots, it builds your confidence. I always say if I make the first shot, make my first 3 of the game, I'm feeling good right from the beginning. I mean, it took me a while. I didn't make one until probably 5-10 minutes into the second half. And, you know, my shot wasn't falling before that. I was missing some layups, stuff like that. But, you know, I was still I was trying to defend, you know, share the ball, just trying to do what I can, even if I'm not making shots.
Daryl's kind of carried the offense in the last couple games. How do you guys get the other guys going? I mean, several of you guys got going in the second half. How do you guys keep that momentum going?
Yeah, I mean, just playing together. We're playing connected basketball right now. Nobody's dominating the ball. We're sharing it, spraying it around. I mean, those young guys, this is a big game. Those guys are nervous. I mean, it's understandable. I was nervous playing in my third game with no fans in the crowd. I can only imagine, this sold out crowd. So, I mean, those guys, they'll come around, they get more comfortable, but they played a big role in tonight's game. Cam, Stevie, Jop, all those freshmen that came in and really gave us a boost. Thank you.